welcome to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm super excited to get into today's video because today is for the singles. Singles only. We're tapping into what is next for the completely single as a Pringle people. Who's going to come in, you know, how quickly, that kind of thing, and what the offer will be. So my Etsy shop is linked in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading, and that is where you can find me. Other than that, you know, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile. We have group 1 with the Finchonite Crystal Point. Group 2 with the Rose Quartz Crystal Point. Group 3 with the Obsidian Crystal Point. And group 4 with the Zebra Stone Crystal Point. So like I said before, take as much time as you need, but we're just gonna get started. All right, if you chose group 1 with the Finchonite Crystal Point, this is your reading. We're gonna be using the Modern Witch Tarot for you guys today. As I cut the deck, we have the Moon in reverse and the Queen of Cups. So you guys may really, that's a sign of alignment if I've ever seen one. Alignment with your heart chakra, with your feminine energy, but also there's a masculine undertone with the Moon in reverse, you know. It's kind of like an energy like I'm not ruled by my emotions. So it's a sign of balance, definitely a good omen. Spirit, this is for group 1 with the Finchonite Crystal Point. What is next for the singles in love for group 1? What is next for the singles? The singles. Ooh. Right away, I do get an energy of you meeting someone new or someone that you've been crushing on, finally having progress with that person. We have heart-to-heart conversations and honeymoon, so this is an agreement to explore the connection or to explore a connection. So this could be someone you know, but someone you've never had anything romantic with because they were just kind of like this silent agreement, like, okay, this shouldn't be, whether it's because you work together or your friends know each other, or, you know, it could be something super specific. But this is like, okay, let's move forward. Like I just get this energy right away. Heart-to-heart conversations, like you're having a heart-to-heart with someone and kind of just saying, listen, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm looking for. And they're reciprocating. And with this honeymoon card, you guys are moving forward and exploring those emotions, exploring what could be between the two of you romantically. And then we got the wedding card here. So that's kind of like, wow, a huge, huge progression for the singles in group 1. We have getting to know each other. So again, this is definitely not X energy. We have this could be the one, and keep an open mind. So again, there's a reason why you guys haven't been able to move forward with this person. Or maybe there's been some sort of silent understanding like, okay, we shouldn't, you know, pursue this for whatever reason. So this is not someone you have a past with. This is someone that you're finally coming to a space of openness with, someone you're finally deciding, okay, I'm going to allow myself to pursue this connection, or this could be vice versa, or mutual. It depends on your situation. But keep an open mind says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This could be the one says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. That's the only thing I don't like about the romance angels, is that they factor in time. You may not have met this person yet as you're watching this video. But I would say your timeline feels very soon. I'm hearing 3 months. But we can give it a range, saying like 3 to 4 months. This is what you're looking at. I love heart-to-heart conversations and honeymoon. Heart-to-heart conversations says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Honeymoon says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So there's this push like from the universe, this energy of spirit really wanting you to be happy. And to be honest, I feel like you guys may have struggled with perfection, which is interesting because when I cut the deck, I saw the Queen of Cups with the Moon in reverse. You're finally mentally in alignment with what your heart is calling for, or finally choosing to allow your heart to lead and knowing that you have have the tools and resources to, you know, find the things that you need. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys may have been leading with a list. These are the qualities that this person has to have in order for me to move forward with that person. But you hadn't met anyone who fulfilled that list, that turned you on from a heart space or from a sacral space. No one felt activating. It didn't feel special or magical at all. So now you're in this space where it's like, okay, I'm going to allow my heart to lead. But I feel like there was a period of time where you guys were really struggling with that concept, and it just did not resonate with you. It did not feel right for you because it felt like you were forfeiting like security or the fundamentals that you need. But you're leaving space for the universe to surprise you. You're leaving space to still find that in a person. And when you look for character, regardless if someone doesn't have something that you would like them to have in order for them to be qualified to be in a relationship with you, even if someone doesn't have that when you first meet them, if they have the right character, they will do that for you, for their family, for themselves, you know. So it's like we hold ourselves to this standard, and it's like you can meet the person of your dreams, but judge them by the point in the journey that they're in. And I feel like that's gotten the collective all messed up. And it's kind of like the same thing as working all your life. And then when you're 50, finally retiring, but you're like too old to really enjoy like the travel and all of that. It's the same thing with dating, because if you won't date someone until they're at a certain point, that's going to take years to get there, you know? So you could be, you know, shortchanging yourself and causing yourself to miss out on quality love that you could be experiencing now because of that standard. So anyways, we have wedding, the situation involves marriage, and then we have getting to know each other, doubling down on this is likely a new person, someone you have not dated in a romantic sense at all. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you guys don't even know each other on a deep level, a personal level. You're getting to know this person, but there's so much potential here, like so much potential here. Spirit, what do you want to tell me for the singles? This is an opportunity to set yourself free from the standards that you have put on yourself, or the standards that you've been trying to hold yourself to that are unachievable or that don't serve you, don't serve your situation, have been more of like a box for you, have boxed you in versus freed you and made you feel liberated. This is an opportunity to have the love that you want and have the love that you're truly in alignment with, but there's this energy of like pulling the cap off of your manifestation so it can move and fully come together in its own way. So it's going to take a lot of trust. We got the Four of Cups, which the Four of Cups is so funny because, you know, it has like the hand coming out of the sky representing like spirit, your angels blessing you and giving you what you need, but you're kind of sitting here arms crossed like, I want it to be exactly how I want it to be. And spirit is like, okay, but you're not even going to look at this. You're not even going to look at what I have. You know, man, a lot of your journey is personal. It's personal. This probably is bleeding into your love life, your financial situation. Oh, I don't know why she's going blurry. But I would not at all be surprised if this has affected many areas of your life, like affected your finances, your ability to manifest money, your ability to make moves, to accept any sort of offer, promotions, to trust people, because it's like you have an idea, this is what perfection should look like, or this is what happiness looks like. And if it's not exactly that, sorry, I know you can't tell, but the camera keeps focusing like on the most random things. And I'm trying to get it to stop. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? But anyways, yeah, so I feel like that's definitely affected other areas of your life and made it hard to manifest other things. So your journey in love is more of a byproduct of all of the other growth and transformation that you've been working on and doing. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Swords. So Spirit is saying it's not like if there was something in front of you that wasn't that if there was something in front of you that's just a completely waste of time, if someone tried to make you an offer, you could see straight through them. You're coming up as the Queen of Swords. You can see a bullshitter from a mile away. So even if you were put in that position, you still have the ability to see straight through someone and get out of it. And when you're with someone and you feel that uncertainty, Spirit is wanting you to know, like, that is not the same thing. That is your uncertainty rooted in you. That's not this person. It's not that they don't have what you need. It's that you don't perceive them as having what you need. And it's a very different thing. So we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. This person is a gift. I see a gift coming in for you guys. Group 1, and Spirit keeps saying 3 months. Say it, 3 months. Because you guys may be obsessed with the timeline. So I'll say this, give Spirit 4 months. Ooh, give Spirit 4 months. Commit to doing things Spirit's way and give Spirit 4 months to change your life. That means when Spirit gives you intuitive nudges, you follow them, regardless if you can see that they're like they would logically lead to where you want to be or not. When someone comes into your life and they pull on your heart and you really feel attracted to that person, not from a space of a shadow, but from a space of, I have genuine love and connection with this person and I see that they're a high quality person, regardless if they're where you want them to be in life. And that can be in whatever way, spiritually, mentally, financially, physically, and whatever way. Say you want someone like shredded 6-packs, makes $100,000 a year. If this person makes $50,000 a year and their body is, okay, proceed. These are things that can easily change. Money is one of the easiest things to figure out in this reality. First of all, if you want to make money, you can make money. It just, period. If you really want to make money, you can make money in this reality. You can even copy what someone else is doing and make money. It doesn't matter if it's authentic or not. Like, if you want to, you could. And, same thing with, the physique. That can change in 6 months. That can change in 6 months. So we have the Fool card in the World in reverse. Spirit is like, let me take the wheel. You're going to feel uncomfortable. We have the Justice card in reverse at the bottom of the deck. And I've had this happen where I lost a lot to gain a lot. I had to detach from what I valued before and detach from the ways that I was bringing in income. Like, I had to detach. And then I brought in a lot more. Like, I used to be on TikTok, but TikTok for me was like a really negative thing because I felt like I was misleading people. You can't give a tarot reading in 60 seconds, not an accurate reading. But all these people are taking this message because they're looking for confirmation, and now they're receiving a message they didn't have to use their intuition for, like a pick a card. There was no involvement, and they take it as fact. And that can support, like, for the wrong person, that can support a very terrible reality. Like, say I do a 60-second TikTok and it's like, oh wow, I see you meeting the love of your life in 3 months. For someone who's lost in the sauce, hasn't been following their internal guidance, just if that's not their story, they are now taking this as fact, and that did not sit well with my spirit. I was making significantly more money when I was on TikTok because you can go viral on TikTok so easily, but I had to literally choose to take the loss. I wasn't kicked off, account didn't get deleted, I was going up in numbers. The count was, okay, listen, the account was accounting, okay, on every level. And I had to separate from that. And there was a period of time where I really was not making the same. I was worried about my stability, but I was so committed to following the path that was right for me that all of that has been recouped. So sometimes, yeah, there's justice in reverse, there's a loss, so that you can realign with the path that's for you. Because like I said, money is one of the most easiest things to make. You can embody what someone else is doing and you can make money. If you want to, if you really want to, you can do that. But being in alignment with yourself, you get so much more out of life. And I say all that to say, like, with that Justice card being in reverse at the bottom of the deck, you may go through a dry spell where it's like no love offers, and then at the end of 3 months, this amazing person comes through. You're making the choice means you're surrendering to the unknown with the Moon card here. you're surrendering to the unknown. You're surrendering to having the very best out of life, but there's always a sacrifice somewhere. And if you're choosing the sacrifice, it'll make it much easier because you've already decided that you're going to do it. So you don't fight it when it happens. It's to be expected. But I'm telling you, give Spirit 4 months, man. 4 months. We got soulmates, an engagement ring. And this is so funny because we have not today and heart with a key. Not today says not dealing with hurt, avoiding a conversation, call a person boundaries and still angry. Heart with a key says welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together and perfect. So with this not today card, you're very triggered by the fact that love isn't coming in exactly when you want it to or how you want it to. But Spirit is saying in the end, you're getting exactly what you need. And man, it's just, man, you really got to leave it up to the divine, because I couldn't tell you what the perfect gift would be to give me, but I've received gifts from the universe where it's like, I would have never asked for that, but this is the most valuable thing I could have been given right now. I've had times like that where I've surrendered and Spirit has really showed up and showed out for me. And that's what you're being called to do. But it is going to be difficult. I'm not even going to hold you because it's going to be boring, or it's going to seem like things are going in the opposite direction. But like I said, I feel like this is having ripple effects. Honestly, I feel like this is more based in like you as a person and your development. This is showing its head in finances and life purpose and love as well. But this is not a choice based on love, really. It's a choice based on you getting to the next level and having that breakthrough with the divine, with Spirit. Like, I fully trust you and I know I will be taken care of. And it's having an effect on your love life. And this is just another reason to do it. But this has so much more of a bigger purpose. The engagement ring says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Soulmates says soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. Yeah, group one, and it's a choice, because that's the thing about the judgment card. The judgment card is an opportunity to be set free. The judgment card is the divine coming in and divinely intervening, and you having to accept the blessing and answer the call. So it's not a guarantee, if I'm being completely honest. Like, you know, it's not a guarantee. It's something that you have to choose and accept. And also, it's not guaranteed to be slow for everyone. Spirit, what else can you tell me for the singles? Group one. So what I see for you guys, I see that you're trying to manifest the one. This isn't one of those singles piles for you guys. If you were called to another pile, pick another pile. But this isn't one of those spreads where it's like, oh, you got this person coming through and that person coming through, and this person's wasting your time, and this person wants to sleep with you, and this person's making you a half of an offer, and you got this popping off and this popping off. It's not one of those like more fun surface level type of readings. It's like you guys have an opportunity to go for the gusto if you'll take it. You can really have the one, like within the next 4 months, you could be starting your life with the one. And we have deception and envy. A lot of people will pretend to be happy online, or illusions can be deceiving. So many people strive to look like something versus being something these days that it's so easy to get lost in the sauce of just like mimicking versus embodying and being. But you have an opportunity for wish fulfillment here. Number 9 and number 7 is on these cards. I'm feeling like you guys may be seeing combinations of 9s and 7s, like 707, 717, 999, 909. Angel numbers to do with 9s and 7s. Or 9 or 7 could be your favorite number. Or like 9 used to be your favorite number, but now 7 is. Something like that I'm feeling. But deception and envy and fulfillment of wishes is what came up. So Spirit is like, man, your path, it looks like it's not going to lead you to where you want. Or it looks like more of the same old is in your future. But prepare to be astounded, because that is not at all the case. Ooh, interesting. We have emotional withdrawal that came out. So Spirit is saying the best way to do this is just to make the choice up front that this is what you're going to do, and then to just go through the motions. Emotionally withdraw from it. If your emotions are in it, you're going to be looking around like, Spirit, it's looking crazy. Like, Spirit, I'm doing what you told me to do. Spirit's like, don't, like, when you choose it, you have to choose it all the way, to the point where you're not looking at Spirit, you're looking back at the past and saying, I made this decision, so this is what we're doing. This is not something that, okay, I'll choose it and then I'll micromanage the divine, you know. This is something that is best emotionally withdrawn from. And also, if you're single and you've been single for a while, you literally have no reason not to, because it's not like anything else you've done has put you in better alignment. And having that realization myself, man, caused the biggest breakthrough in my life. I was like, you know what? I have no reason not to do things this way. I was really called to start living my life a different kind of way. And I'm like, but if I do that, then I won't get this and I won't get that. And then I finally surrendered to it and things are better. It's like, what the hell? We have heartache and loss and hope. So I feel like, if anything, it's better for you guys to focus on your happiness. And I feel like that, like focusing on your happiness in a way where you're focusing on doing the things that make you happy, like enjoying your life and just living your life. If you are in a place where you want to do the shadow work, of course you can do the shadow work, but I feel like focusing on like things that make you happy, so that you can naturally replace the old memories with new memories, and happiness, love, excitement, that kind of thing is better than doing shadow work, because there's already so much on your plate to get to the one that you're meeting, that it's like doing shadow work on top of that may actually feel like punishment and torture. But we have recognition and reward, so you will be recognized and rewarded for your efforts and for what you've put into this journey. And we have financial and material changes. So materially, your material items like your car, your house, there will be big changes and progress in that. Like I said, this reading is not like we're doing a love reading, but this affects all areas of your life. So I'm not surprised that material things are going to be changing and your finances will be changing for the positive as well. So this is worth it in every angle. In every way. That is what I have for you, group one. My Etsy is below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you guys today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group two with the rose quartz crystal point, this is your reading. And this is for the singles, tapping in to see what's next, who, when, how, anything that we can get. So Spirit, this is for group two with the rose quartz. What is next for these singles who chose group two? What is next in love for the singles of group two? Interesting. Okay, Spirit, show me what's next for group two. All right, so this is very interesting. So you guys are it's looking like you're trying to get over someone of the past and genuinely open yourself up to someone new. We have calling in your soulmate and attraction. That came after trust, healing family issues, and separation. So you're being initiated into this new process of manifestation, or trying to manifest something even though a part of your heart may still be with someone else, or even though you're not fully healed from whatever happened last. So that's what I'm seeing, you guys opening yourself up to someone different. We have reconciliation, you deserve love, and honeymoon, but there are two energies here. This reconciliation is not the same energy as honeymoon or the energy that you're trying to call into you. So it's looking like for you singles, there's two different timelines happening here. And I'll just say this now, if you're not interested in that person of the past, get you a good cord cutting ritual, do that cord cutting ritual. If there's any, person that does spell work that you trust, it would be worth the investment, because if you're trying to call new love in and you already know you don't want to fool around with the past, you might as well cut it at the root. right now as things are in separation or on hold, or it would not hurt to reach out to this person and say, I know that this may seem random, but I just want to let you know where I stand. I do not want to ever move forward with you again. So sorry if this seems random, but I just had to get that off my chest so that, you know, you and I are on the same page and go about your business after that. But yeah, it would be worth, you know, your time or energy, a cute little coin, if it means, you know, getting this out of your life so you can just move forward. But we have calling in your soulmate, attraction, and trust. Calling in your soulmate says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I actually have a visualization playlist that I have for, manifesting like the life that I want. So I've been really interested in like homes, luxury homes and things like that. And I play them before I go to bed, and you can make like a virtual vision board in that way. So it would behoove you to maybe, if you can find like love scenes that you really like from movies that you really like, or you know, even if you could get on the internet like some stock videos of couples in love and things like that. I actually had this interesting idea. You know how they have those apps where you can like put your face on a movie character? If you can find like the movie scene that you want and then put your face on it, that would be like an amazing method of visualization, if you know what I mean by that. But anyways, visualizations, your prayers and affirmations, all of that. Listening to subliminals will help you. Setting the intention, writing down a letter to spirit. Dear spirit, this is what I'm looking for. You're manifesting right now, whether you're aware of it or not, whether you're choosing to or not. It could even be subconsciously. So this would be a great time to do a spiritual bath with the intention, or lighting a blue candle. I burn manifestation candles on my Etsy shop in almost every color, so I can light one for you. I have the perfect herbs for it. But to clear your subconscious and unconscious of anything that you essentially don't want to manifest in your life, I could do that for you. A white candle would be good as well for clearing. And, you know, cutting cords and detachment. But that's, you really want to be hands-on at this time, because it's just a special time for you guys right now. You're manifesting, like I said, whether or not you choose to, or you're aware of it or not. Your thoughts, you know, prayers, affirmations, visualizations are manifesting. So you might as well be intentional about this. But that's what I see you doing. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, is what it says at the bottom of attraction. So you're in a very attractive and magnetic energy. And then we have the trust card. The situation is calling for you to have faith, is what it says on that one. So I feel like you've been initiated before this point, like you've been initiated to this new process of doing things with spirit. And it's calling for like a lot of trust, and you're genuinely trying to really commit to that. Let's just, you know, get to this so we can clear this out of the way. Oh, I didn't even notice we had the true love card. Healing family issues, separation, and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Separation says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Healing family issues says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Healing family issues is kind of like the energy in the middle that affects both sides, because healing family issues, forgiving your parents, clearing your consciousness is going to help you with manifesting the new, and also is something that's going to help you let go of the past, because you'll be able to draw the connections like, oh, this goes deeper than I thought. That's why I manifested this person in my life, because my parents had made me feel this, or life had made me feel this way, and I was looking for something, and I looked for it in that person. That's why I got here. So this kind of will help on all sides of the spectrum. But we have you deserve love, honeymoon, and true love. So singles, I see you manifesting a true love connection. And I feel like there are just varying degrees of love, to be honest, you know, so you can really play a role and be hands-on in this process and manifest like exactly what it is that you want for your next experience. So like I said, I would definitely recommend that, whether it's listening to subliminals. I like Pretty Girl Subs 333. I like Crystallized, what's her name? Crystallized Visions? I don't feel like that's her. One of them quit recently, unfortunately, but I like her subs. She still has them up. I have some subs on my other channel, Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. Jazz's angel number tarot subliminals. You can look that up and you'll find my subliminals. But listening to subliminals, making your own subliminals would be very, very powerful. I've also done that before. And programming your unconscious, your subconscious, all of that, visualizing, creating a YouTube playlist of, you know, different things to help you visualize like the house you want or the type of love that you want. Like I said, putting your favorite, you know, romance scene from your favorite movie. Man, these things are going to be freaking powerful for you guys. But you are lovable is what it says at the bottom of You Deserve Love. Spirit is like, listen, it is time for you to experience real love. And there are varying degrees of love and different kinds of love. So you want to be hands-on so you can like attract the specific kind of relationship that you want, or the kind of love that you want. Do you want more of a love where someone holds space for you? Do you want more of a love where it's romantic love? Or if you're not touchy-feely, you're not super romantic, do you want more of a dependable love of someone who's just really there for you, always shows up when you need them? Like what do you want? You know, this is a great time to write that down. And then we have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, and true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you guys are manifesting a true love connection. And also there is this reconciliation that is happening. Oh shit. We got the twin flames card that just came out. So this could be a twin flame that you're in separation with. It's a good time to decide what you want to do. Some of you guys are still open to the person of the past, you know, so this is a great time to decide, like, what do I want? We got the Grim Reaper. So one of these, I just heard a portal is closing. One of these options is going to be put on the back burner. I wouldn't say forever, but the portal is closing for new love to come through, or for this reconciliation to come through. So you just have to make your choice. Okay, which one do I want? And I would write that down as well. Spirit, this is my choice. This is what I'm trying to manifest. So you don't even have to question it. You just, like, everything is just zip, like, cutely compartmentalized and clear. That's me. I love clarity. I love organization. I'm an organization freak. So the Grim Reaper, this relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. I don't feel like that's completely true, but it is in a way, because like I feel like whatever you manifest into your life, like whatever choice you make, is going to affect you for like the next 2 years, or like the next full year, at least a year and a half, I feel. Twin flames, yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling and complementing each other. So you're about to be coupled up, and whatever decision you make, it's not finite, but it will be a huge part of your life moving forward. Like, I feel like big foundational things, like you may end up signing a lease with this person, so you're stuck with them at least for a year, you know, where you could get pregnant by this person could get pregnant by you. There could be a pet that you guys get together. I don't know. I'm feeling like something that would keep you tethered to the other person happening in this next cycle. So it's important for you to like be completely clear on what you want, because if you don't, life is going to continue to happen, and there's going to be like an inability to just kind of cut ties. So this is a good time to really tap into what you want. We also have engagement ring. You guys may be getting engaged for the first time, or engaged to this person, so it's just hard for you to separate from someone that you're engaged to. We have the engagement ring and the hand of cards. We also have seduction and stabbed in the back. So you're attracting a lot of people at this time. I have a feeling there's going to be some side quest characters that aren't really big in your story, but for the singles still coming into your life. We'll try to tap into that as well. The engagement ring says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Hand of cards says take a risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand in gambling. So Spirit is like, make this decision based on how you feel. Don't allow someone else to influence your decision. You have the hand of cards, you know. Don't see, okay, what is this, you know, twin flame of the past trying to offer this time? Are they showing up better? You know who they are. You also are a very conscious and aware person, so you have the tools to heal that relationship if you want to. Yes, they need to work on it with you, but you know whether or not they're going to work on it with you. And Spirit's like, make a decision. Do you want to put in that work or not? Because there's going to be work with both relationships. Seduction and stabbed in the back. I'm going to clarify this. Stabbed in the back says heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and a shocking attack. Spirit, who is that coming from? The stabbed in the back energy, who is that? Well, we have friends with benefits and gone and out of the blue. So it's looking like someone that kind of comes in and out of your life. And this is one of the energies that you're attracting. I don't feel like this is the twin flame. I feel like this is a friends with benefits or someone that you've dealt with before. Someone who maybe hit and quit it before, coming back again and doing it literally again, stabbed in the back. And that's what I was saying. I was like, I'm going to clarify that the energies of who else is coming through for the singles, because it feels like with you guys being in such a manifesting and attractive energy, you're attracting like more than one person, more than one situation. And that is not the twin flame. Even if the twin flame has ghosted you before, or even if you've had like a friends with benefits type of relationship with them, this is a whole nother energy. So be prepared for that, singles, because it's coming. But we have happy family and show love. So maybe there was a pregnancy scare with this person, or this person shows a lot of love and they really appear to be perfect, like everything that you need, but then they just ghost out of nowhere. It's like they come in and kind of show love to you. They love bomb you. They, you know, tell you everything you want to hear. They whisper sweet nothings to you. You may have like a good friendship with this person or a good rapport with this person. You can't have a good friendship with someone who ghosts you and pumps and dumps you, but you may have like a good rapport, a good relationship in that way, where it's like you guys can go back and forth and it just seems like you guys click. You have the same type of humor, and you know, you maybe have similar styles of humor, dark humor, sarcasm, whatever. And then we have seduction. I'm like, oh my God, there's so much going on. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. So let me clarify this one as well, and then we'll move into the tarot. Spirit, what else can you tell me about the other people looming? You're dating, you're attracting people right now. So that's really talking about just the other people coming through who are, you know, kind of checking you out. We have the chemistry card, so some of them you're going to like. Yeah. Spirit is like, it's based on their magnetism. There is the confirmation. We flat out got the magnetic card that came out. So I was feeling that from the beginning without the confirmation. I'm like, oh, you guys got the attraction card. You guys are in a very attractive energy. And here we go. Spirit's like, you are magnetic. You know, like mind, body, and soul. It could be a physical glow up. It could be something going on in your astrology chart. It could be how the planets are affecting your love life and affecting your experiences. Whether this is something you are used to or not, it is happening now. So it's better to just accept it and embrace it versus be in denial. Like, that's never happened. I've never had a million eyes on me and a bunch of attention, then to get lost in the sauce and swept up by someone else's agenda, being in denial. So just know, this is where you're at. We have desire like fire and stop being bossy. We also have scorned and happy and content. This is very interesting. This is like, you know, when girls go to the club and they look like hella good, hella hot, and then they get mad that guys are trying to talk to them. Like, Miss Mamas, have a slumber party at your friend's house. Get cute, get sexy, eat your favorite snacks, do whatever you want. But you got to know, like, when you're going outside, people are going to flirt with you. And I feel like that's your energy a little bit. It's like you're kind of scorned or burned by people, past experiences, and finally happy. And like anyone coming in just feels like it's a disruption of your peace and you are not feeling it. But we have desire like fire and stop being bossy. And we did have that chemistry card here. So it's best for you guys to be open. Group 2, for whatever reason, maybe it's just so you can enjoy it and really bask in this experience without letting it pass you by. Or maybe it's because there's something for you to benefit from someone you meet. Regardless, Spirit is telling you, like, don't shut these people down. Try to be open to them and have your boundaries. Like, okay, I'll only talk to someone this much, or, you know, I'll only let them in this much. You know, have boundaries so that people can't overstep And also just deciding what you want to do is a big one, because we have the Hangman and the Hermit. The Hangman is in reverse. So it's like, I want to be inside, but I don't want to be inside. I want to bask in this energy and enjoy myself, but I also don't want to be bothered by the people outside. You just have to make your decision. Like I said, having boundaries will really help, because there's no way to control your experience as far as like what comes at you. Someone can always, you know, try to get your attention or try to woo you or waste your time. There's no way to avoid that. You just have to have your boundaries. Like, oh, if I see this, this is when the conversation is over. This is where the conversation ends. When someone spends this much amount of time with me or says something like this or makes me uncomfortable, that is my limit, you know? But making your decision, because some of you want to go out and engage, and some of you guys are, you're just in a weird energy right now. Like, part of you wants to move forward, part of you is still mad about the past, part of you wants to bask in this energy, part of you feels like no one even deserves to breathe the same air as you. So until you get out of that energy, you're gonna really feel that internal conflict. And I don't know, that's just life, you know? The truth of the matter is, life is not for the weak, and you can't always control your experiences. Sometimes you feel down, sometimes you feel confused, sometimes you're pissed, sometimes it is what it is. Like, so that's something that, I don't know, you just got to go through the motions and allow it to process itself out. But we have the Judgment card in reverse and the Ten of Wands. So Spirit is saying, like, the calling in your soulmate is going to happen when it's ready. I'm feeling 6 months on that. Your love life is going to start tomorrow, like literally right now already. You're already in this energy where you're attracting more eyes, and this energy is just going to continue to grow. So this is an energy that's already present that will grow over the next, you know, 6 months until however long the transit is going on in your chart, or until you're committed, so you're not, you know, out anymore. But for this, I feel like this specific person, I would say 6 months, and then Spirit just kind of wants you to get out and just live. You haven't lived in a long time, like just really enjoyed yourself and just lived. And that opportunities are going to keep coming in, start to come in, and there's no like, oh, 3 months from now, like it's already happening. It's already here. You're already in a magnetic energy, and it'll just continue to grow. But we, you know, be mindful, like you're still healing or detaching from someone. Like I said, it would be in your best interest to get some work done. We have the Justice card in reverse and the Five of Cups, or if you do your own spell work, to do some spell work, cord cutting, whatever. Because we have the Justice card in reverse and the Five of Cups. So that's still weighing on your spirit. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which is also like something for you to look forward to. Career, there will be an opportunity in career, or your money is going to have a little uptick. And I feel like that's kind of like maybe karmic retribution, or just something to be excited about. But we have the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords. So I honestly, I get a very hectic and chaotic energy for you guys, group 2. I don't feel like there's any way to control it, because internally you feel like on the fence. So you're naturally entertaining it sometimes and then pulling it away sometimes. All you can do is just experience it. And that's what I got for you guys. Manifesting something serious, someone else coming back for a reconciliation that you can stop by getting ahead of it, communicating with that person, you know, and doing a cord cutting, whatever. And then there's also just these side characters that Spirit is telling you to be open to, because some of them have things that they can give you, things that will benefit you, and also there may be an experience there that will be very valuable to you in the future, or a connection very valuable. There is chemistry, so also just allowing yourself to live and have fun and to be pursued, especially if you've never pursued it before, or had it, you know, experienced that before. And yeah, that's what I got for you. My Etsy is in the description if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is your reading today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Obsidian Crystal Point, this is your reading. We're using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot for you guys today. Tapping in for the singles to see what is next in love with the singles. When What's on the table? Anything that comes up. So Spirit, this is for group 3 with the obsidian crystal point. Show me what is coming in next for these singles. Something that was supposed to come in already, I'm hearing right away. We have the worth waiting for card, but then we have the retreat card here. So there may have been something that blocked this manifestation from coming through. This is like a manifestation that you've already worked on time ago, and it was supposed to come in already, but there was some reason, maybe, you know, you had to take care of your mental health, or, you know, something happened in your life that, you know, you couldn't focus on love, like if a parent got sick, or you had school, you had work, whatever, or you went back to an ex, something. For a lot of you, it may have been like a mental health was on the decline and you just weren't focused on it and you kind of were rejecting it, but something is coming in that was already supposed to come in by now. There could have also been a delay. There was something like that earlier this year. There was a lot of tragic things that happened in the United States that kind of sent waves throughout, honestly, the world. Oops, sorry. It sent waves throughout the world, and it was affecting people's dating lives, similar to that, like 2020 when the world shut down. All the things that were supposed to happen during that time, of course, weren't happening because no one was able to move. So it could have been something completely out of your control as well. But this is something that was already supposed to come through. We got romantic feelings, and very soon that came in, and engagement. So it is something that was worth the wait, of course, and it's coming in very soon. So I would say I'm hearing 2 weeks, within the next 2 weeks to the next 2 months for you guys. Very quick time frame I'm feeling. Romantic feelings says your feelings are real and worth exploring. Engagement says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then very soon says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So Spirit is like, are you ready? Are you ready now? Let me know so that we can move forward. Or do you still need time? Because I feel like you took a shorter amount of time than you anticipated off, or maybe you had just gotten out of that. Like, so for an example, if you're one of the people, you had a delay because it was something in your control. Say you went back to an ex or a karmic, you know, and you really wanted to decide, okay, are we going to be together or not? So you had a little cycle with them. If you just recently broke up, Spirit is like, are you actually ready for this person to come through? Let me know. I don't feel like Spirit is saying, oh no, we need to wait. I don't get an energy like that at all, where Spirit is going to make like the final decision. I just feel there is a question there. Like Spirit is checking in with you. Like, are you ready for love now? Are you truly open to it? Or do you want to spend more time focusing on this and that? Like whatever it is you had been focused on or wrapped up in since this was supposed to come through. But this kind of feels like something that you were manifesting a year ago, or at least 6 months ago, 9 months ago. I want to say at least a long time ago. This feels like something like an abandoned manifestation. It wasn't working. You felt like you were forcing it, or it just put a bad taste in your mouth, or something may have happened. It feels like that kind of energy. And then it's circling back around here. Worth waiting for says divine timing is at work in my love life. And then retreat says it's time to disconnect from the world. And that was talking about the previous energy. I was just telling group 1. That's the only thing I don't like about the romance angels. They kind of factor in time, but this is a singles reading what's next. So this is past energy for you specifically in your situation. So I don't see that you need to retreat. And if you do need to retreat, you'll know that, like in your spirit, you would have gotten signs, signals, confirmation from Spirit already if it was time for you to disconnect. We do have codependency though. So for some of you, you know, you may be being called to disconnect from someone. This is a great time to do a cord cutting ritual, the great time to send a quick text, email, whatever, to the person who may be attached to you, or you may still be attached to, like, listen, I appreciate our time together, but we've been going in circles. I'm just letting you know that I'm choosing not to engage in this cycle anymore, and I would like for you not to contact me anymore. That's how you work that one. You just clearly communicate with people. It doesn't matter how long it's been. Who cares? You know, it's awkward conversation is already going to be awkward, period. Anytime you're telling someone no, it's gonna be uncomfortable. So even if it's been like a year since you talked to this person, just to let you know. And I don't care if you see me as crazy, because I don't want you in my life anymore. So I'm not gonna have to deal with you anyway. You know what I mean? So codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in the present moments. If there would be anything for you to like work on, I just saw 555 on the clock. If there would be anything for you to not even work on, but get over or have a breakthrough with, it would be, there's an energy here of you looking for more from your partners than what is reasonable because of something you've dealt with in the past. This reminds me of a couple on 90 Day Fiance, but I cannot remember her name. She's Russian. She was pissed because she went on the date with this guy and then he slept with her, and she was so pissed, like, he's an F-boy, he did me just like XYZ did me. So there's like that extra level of intensity or anger because of what someone else has done, and Spirit is saying it's giving you an unrealistic gauge or like a shaky foundation in order to be able to grow in love with another person when you're already looking like, I need to be paid back for what this and this and this person did. That needs to be healed. Forgive, take the lesson, forgive for your sake, not for their sake. Take the lesson and be open to something that's going to start as nothing and grow. Love at first sight is something that happens for some people, but it's rare. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 3? What else is coming up for the singles? Ooh, we got the love card. We have a heart with a key, and we have love. So things are going to heat up for you in romance. Welcoming love, meeting the one. It says, open your heart, getting together. Excuse me, goodness gracious. And perfect. Love says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So there's an energy here of you guys being in a magnetic energy. Again, I feel like whatever was in the way before is no longer in the way. We got the coffin at the bottom of the deck. So, ooh, and then lightning at the top of the deck. So quick energy coming in very, very fast for you. We did get the very soon card. But yeah, the coffin at the bottom of the deck, something did end. Whatever it is, whether it was a unsavory transit, whether it was something that happened in the world, whether it was something that you were going through personally or something with someone of the past, that energy is cleared and the way is completely open. You may have gotten some like road opener work or road opener incense you've been lighting or something. We got the dragonfly and healthy choices. The dragonfly says, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, changing, and healing. Healthy choices says making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. So brighter days ahead for you guys. Generally, you're much more positive about yourself, much more positive about your situation and the past because you've truly forgiven it and moving on from it. And then I see some options coming through. I feel like, and I was getting this energy, but I didn't say it. With the engagement card at the bottom of that one, it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I was getting a little bit of energy of multiple people coming through. Like I was hearing three people coming through. We have move in with me and put a ring on it. So some people are coming in with that engagement. There's so much engagement energy, I gotta say, like so much ring and engagement energy here. Group 3, you may be looking for, we did have, which one was it? The heart with the key talking about the one. You may be in a space where you're like, listen, if it's not the one, I'm not trying to fool around with it. I don't want them to have any time or any part of my story. I just want the one, and if it's not the one, honestly, it can freaking miss me. Wow, we have a long-term relationship and magnetic. So again, you guys are in perfect alignment with a long-term relationship with the one. I see a commitment coming to you very soon, group 3. I see a commitment coming to you, and I was hearing 2 weeks, but I would say give it 2 months. Very quick, you know, moving energy. I love it. Okay, let's see what else we get from the tarot. Spirit, for group 3. What messages do you have for the singles? So as far as the timing of it all, it's very quick for you guys. You got the quickest time frame so far, I think. Other messages. We have the Hierophant in reverse and the Six of Cups and the Moon here. So there's still this confusion weighing on your spirit. Like, why did that have to happen though? Or why was this person put into my life? I think this person was put into your life to teach you whatever lessons that you could learn from them. But honestly, it's just a reflection of their character. Spirit doesn't want you to get lost in the sauce in feeling like this person owes you something at all, like even just an explanation, or like, why did this happen? It happened so you can learn XYZ, or it happened because you allowed it. It happened because you were you in your life, and what you knew at that point was the perfect conditions for it to happen. I don't feel like there is some sort of deeper energy, or not deeper energy, but like deeper explanation. Spirit is kind of wanting you to move on, but you're having a hard time accepting that reality. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Wands. So you're like at the 9, you're out of that situation, but you're looking at it and it's just putting a really bad taste in your mouth. With the Six of Wands in reverse, you're like, there's no way in hell I would have ever signed up to deal with that. Why did that happen? I would say allow life to be your teacher. I'm also seeing go to the beach. Which is funny because, oh my God, not last week, but the week before that, I was having such a bad day, such a bad morning. I tried to go through the motions. I went to work out. I got even more pissed off as I was sitting there working out. I was just in the worst mood. And I went to the beach. I was called to go to the beach and I just went. I was like, okay, I have other things that I could do today that I would usually do, like get some work done or whatever, but I'm just going to follow this intuition. I'm going to go to the beach. So I went to the beach, and I've been to the beach many times. Okay, I'm a water sign. We love the beach, but it was so crazy because as I was on my way, it's about 45 minutes away. As I was on my way, I was setting intention already. I'm like, okay, I'm going to ask the water. I'm going to ask the beach. The beach is a crossroads where water meets land, where two worlds intersect. The beach is an amazing place to go if you want to manifest, if you want to ask for something, but also if you want to connect with that water energy in a big way, if you want to connect with like that divine feminine goddess ether energy. And I went there and I was shook. I just sat there for like 30 minutes and I didn't say anything. And I had all of these things planned to say, but I was in shock at how beautiful it was at the beach that day. And also I was just stunned. I was literally stunned. It was like the power of the water and the beach just overcame me and I was literally stunned. I couldn't say anything. And then when I finally got to a place where I like came to, it felt so stupid to set intention because it's like, I am sitting here in front of the goddess herself, in front of water itself in this crossroads. And in that moment, I just decided I'm going to trust that the water will give me what I need and take from me what I need. And in my head, I was like, oh, I would love to find a big shiny seashell today, like a big shiny, like, I don't know, I guess just seashell. And literally it just washed up on the shore out of nowhere, big, just exactly how I wanted it, the same kind that I wanted, and a big one. And I was like, damn, Mother Earth is conscious. Like, she heard me, she felt me. I didn't have to say it. She felt it. And ever since that day, the way that I've been feeling is significantly better. Like, she just took it all and gave me what I need. And I just left feeling amazing. So I just heard that, go to the beach. If you're really struggling to have a breakthrough internally, if you're really stuck on something mentally, Spirit is saying, go to the beach. Go to the beach. You don't need to set, intention and wait for some magical thing to happen. And also, if you're looking for something, you're gonna find it. So just go. Like, literally just go and trust that what you need, you will receive. Or some sort of crossroads. There's also a crossroads at sun up and sundown. I prefer sun up. So if you can, you know, go outside during sunrise and sit with a tree and just communicate how you're feeling, talk to the earth, talk to the tree, whatever. And as you know, we're changing from night into day, just look on like your weather app. My weather app shows me the time of the sunrise. So look on your weather app and set the intention of forgiving or letting it go, whatever you need. Take that crossroads, that very special magical time, and use it to transmute. We got the 7 of Swords, so it's kind of like within you, whatever. And that's crazy because I felt that too. It's like whatever you're feeling or whatever you're feeling, you know, mad about, whatever you feel like you need justice for is inside you. Only you can let that go. It doesn't matter if that person apologizes. Honestly, I've personally had situations where it pissed me off more, where it's like, I've been telling someone for so long, you've been doing XYZ to me. And once I finally got them to admit it, it took months. It took months to clear it, because it was like I was no longer being gaslit and everything was validated, and it can really send you off the deep end, you guys. So it's better just to trust the earth that gives us all a place to live. She is conscious. Without the earth, we wouldn't have this home. You know, trust. She hears you. She sees you. She cares about you. She loves you. You can't incarnate here if you don't get the approval from Miss Mamas, okay? So go to her and allow her to heal you and cleanse you and take this pain away, and to just be there for you. But this does really need to be done. Okay, we got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Swords. So I do feel like, and it's interesting because I get a happy energy from you guys, where you may be like the comedic friend, like the person that people always go to, like the person that's always worrying about everyone else's experience, like, okay, let me entertain or let me do this because people are feeling this way. There's been a shift in the energy, so let me, you know, shift it back to something positive. Like, you may be that person. And but there's so much under the surface, and for some of you it's just a sheer stagnancy, but Spirit is making it clear, like the only way you can really get healed from the situation and move on from the situation is internally. No one else, no apology is going to be enough. If anything, it's going to set you off. So singles, for you guys, this is what I see. So we have the very soon card. So as far as the timeline, I kept hearing 2 weeks. Something about 2 is significant. You may be seeing 202, 222, 212. I would say anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months. Very, very quick love coming in for you. And it does look like you're manifesting the one. Engagement. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if there were other love offers coming in, being that you're in such a magnetic energy at this time, but you're manifesting a specific romantic relationship, a long-term relationship with someone who wants to have you move in with them, or someone who wants to take care of you, someone who wants to provide for you, someone who wants you to have space in their life, someone holding space for you, someone who wants to put a ring on it, marry you, get engaged to you, have a long-term relationship with you, settle down with you. And we have the Wisdom card that just came out. And I feel like that's coming from the forgiving and learning energy. There's also this undertone that's not really an undertone, because it came up quite a bit in your spread, of, you know, lessons being learned and healing happening at this time. So that is a part of your journey. But we got the Fulfillment card. So a very happy ending to a very rocky story. Like I said, it's interesting to feel your energy, because when I tap in, I feel like you're the happy friend no one would suspect, and that's kind of sad. But at the same time, you don't let people in, group 3. Some of you don't let people in, so it's like you can't blame them for not being able to see through. Like, you are the queen, the king of hiding it. You can't, you know, you can't be offended that people weren't Sherlock Holmes and saw through it anyway. But I do see fulfillment coming for you guys. You do have someone coming in, committing to a long-term relationship with you, wanting your hand in marriage, wanting to build a life with you. And there's also a lot of healing that's happening amongst this. Go to the beach or go outside during sunrise. Like I like to say 10 minutes before, so that you can have time to speak to earth and, you know, whatever you choose to, speak to the air, speak to the divine, whatever, but just during that sunrise time. So that you can communicate everything that's on your spirit and ask whatever you want to ask for it to be taken away, ask for whatever it is that you need at the time, but take that crossroads time, whether it's at the beach or just the time of day, and optimize that so that you can get to the next level. That is what I have for you, group 3. My Etsy is below in the description if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you guys today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the zebra stone, this is your reading. We're using the Gilded Tarot Royale for you guys today. For the singles, to see what is coming in love, when, what will be offered, anything we can get. Spirit, this is for group 4 with the zebra stone. What is next for the singles in love? Okay. You guys may be kind of, I was just going to say, you guys may be kind of tired of waiting. The first card that tried to come out, it didn't come out all the way, but it was the Stay Optimistic About Your Love Life card. And then we have This Could Be the One and Worth Waiting For. So, and then we have Attraction. So you are attracting what it is that you're wanting, but you may not be too pleased about the timeline. Oh, or the plot thickens. We have the Deception card. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship is what it says at the bottom of that one. So there may have been someone that came through that you wanted to be the person that you were waiting for, or there may have been like a false twin, false soulmate, some sort of connection that you thought was going to be something else but turned out to be a bust, turned out to be a waste of your time. So that is likely what's causing the irritation, if there is irritation for you personally. Spirit, any other messages? Okay, let's see what we got. Nice. So we have wedding. This could be the one, and getting to know each other. So again, what it is that you want is coming through soon, or someone who is offering you a marriage, a long-term connection, something stable, something that will be years long. The wedding card says this situation involves marriage. This could be the one, says you've already met the romantic partner you seek, and getting to know each other says as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I was just telling this to group 2. I hate that about the romance angels. I really do. They factor in time into these cards. This is a singles what's next reading. So you've likely not met this person yet. This isn't someone from the past. I'll clarify with tarot though. But it's the only thing that I don't like about these cards. But tapping into this energy, again, like getting to know each other, this is someone new, someone you've been waiting for. So I'm really not feeling like this is someone that you know. But I will clarify. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. At the bottom of Worth Waiting For, it says divine timing is at work in your love life. So things are coming together, and maybe you wanted it to happen sooner, or maybe you wanted it to believe, like you wanted to believe that it was someone else, or you really thought that, you know, something with someone else was perfect and it didn't turn out to be what it is that you had been waiting for. I just saw 333 on the clock. So things are coming back around. Let me just clarify this. Spirit, is this someone they know coming in for group 4? We have the Tower in reverse. Spirit, is this someone that they know for group 4? 5 of Swords in reverse. There is someone coming back around. Here's the thing. We got the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is spinning. There is someone coming. Okay. I'm hearing it. Okay. So I'm picking up on two different energies. Tower in reverse, I'm like, okay, that's someone from the past. That's someone who's coming back to rectify whatever happened in the past. I'm like, okay, let me get one more. Five of Swords in reverse. Oh, I'm a changed person. Okay, this is someone from the past. There's no way that I can deny that. However, we have the Wheel of Fortune here letting me know that there's a couple things that Spirit is spitting out, the universe is spitting out at you at this time. And here's the thing. This is what's coming towards you. You get to choose who you're going to accept that from. You're in an energy where, you know, you've waited for divine timing to unfold. You've been starting to savor your life more, trying to do more for yourself, working on your self-care, your self-love, whatever, your magnetism. And you're opening yourself up to, it looks like new love, but we have wedding, and this could be the one. And there was a waiting period, whether it was waiting for this person to get their stuff together or whether it was waiting for another person to come through. The person of the past that you dealt with is coming back though. And you can choose to move forward with them, or you can choose to move forward with whoever else Spirit has for you. But both of these people are offering you a long-term relationship. So we'll see what else we get. Let me go back to the sun, get some romance cards. There's a new person and a person of the past. I was just telling this to group one, like, this is an amazing time to do a cord cutting ritual. Like, if you're not wanting someone from the past, I burn manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. I can banish someone back to hell for you if you need it. We can do a white candle. I have black candles. I don't put them on there because then people get crazy and they're like, I want you to hex them up. And it's like, okay, we're not doing that. But we can't keep them the hell away from you, okay? Trust. So you can come to me or you can do it yourself, but this is a great time to do a cord cutting ritual or some sort of banishing work and manifestation. Also, I'm tapping into someone you live together and you still live in that house. You need to scrub the walls with lemon. Lemon and mint essential oil, mix that with some water and scrub your walls to get their energy out. This is a great time to change the locks. Because if that person still has access to your home, you can do all the spell work, but if they really want to get there, they're gonna be able to get there. So that would be like more practical steps needed to actually keep them out. But yeah, we have separation and healthy choices. So if you are not interested in that past love, definitely cut the ties now. I was just telling this to them as well. Like, even if you seem weird, who cares? Like, this is a great time to do a cord cutting ritual of banishing, and then also send them a text. Like, even if you haven't spoken for a while, I know we haven't spoken for a year, but I just feel like I was really, you know, my heart was still with you, or we had gone through this cycle multiple times. I just want to make it clear, I do not want a future with you, and I would like for you not to contact me anymore. Even if you weren't planning to, I just needed to say this so that, you know, everything I you know, was done on my part. Send that text, okay? But yeah, we have separation. It says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. And then we have healthy choices, which is your energy, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care. I was literally just talking about that, and being happier. So yeah, you guys, everything is lining up. Someone is coming back from the past with hopes of a reconciliation. They are trying to offer you a solid future though, but it's just like, you gotta be real. Like, does this person have what I need? You know what I mean? Like, are they equally yoked to me? Because if they're not, they could be giving you your best and it's still not enough for you. And you just have to be real about that. You know, don't feel bad about being the bad guy. It is what it is, because if they're not enough for you, you're not the bad guy if you guys get into a situation and they always feel like they're not enough, you know? So that's you watching out for the both of you, even if temporarily they feel, you know, a way about it. All right, Spirit, what else is coming through? Show me the new energy as well for group 4. We got the coffee cup, so you guys are going to be going on a date soon. That'll be fun. Spirit is telling you, like, you're kind of like, you're a bit sensitive. Maybe you're an empath, but we have the coffee cup, hand of cards, and girl with a snake. The coffee cup says meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. So you're meeting someone new, someone is asking you on a date soon. But we have the Hand of Cards here. It says take a chance, risk being strategic, options, not showing your hand in gambling. So Spirit is saying, like, especially, let me just read the last one. Girl with the snake, empath, and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabling, and boundaries. So you're someone who's dealt with a narcissist, or you've had a bad relationship end recently, and you finally come to a place where you're opening yourself up to new love. You're a little bit sensitive at this time, so hold your cards close to your chest. Don't tell people all your business, how, you know, and everything that you've been through in the past. Don't tell them that you're damaged goods. Don't tell them your weaknesses. Don't tell them what you've been through. Hold your cards close to your chest. Like, let them know surface level things. As dates go on, they get to know you better once they show that they're worthy of knowing those things about you. There's this TED Talk called Not Everyone Deserves to Know Your Trauma Story, and that is like 1000% true. We share so much information with people that don't have the space to hold for it, have not built the loyalty within, you know, our relationship to know these things. And Spirit is telling you to go on a date and enjoy yourself, but don't associate value with anyone. Hold your cards close to your chest. We have the Coffin and the Clock. The Coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, and liberation, transition. The Clock said needs time, takes time, and cycles, time to heal and progress. So I do feel things heating up for you rather quickly. Spirit, how soon is this coming in for group 4? We have the High Priestess. That's kind of like an energy of any day now. You should also feel this. If you've been feeling like this weird energy, like, man, something is about to come in, you're already feeling this energy then. If you've been feeling like it's quiet, too quiet, this is the calm before the storm. We have the Nine of Wands and the King of Wands, which is good. So Nine of Wands lets me know where you guys are in the journey. I'll say that this will likely come in within the next 3 months for you guys. I'm not picking up on anything holding you back other than you maybe getting back into a cycle with someone of the past. Other than that, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So you've pretty much healed, you know, and any other healing that really needs to happen is likely going to happen through like time. But we have the King of Wands as well. So you are already in alignment with someone who's very passionate about you, someone who wants to start a relationship with you, wants to marry you, be with you, offer you a serious relationship, someone who wants to make you an offer, someone who wants to treat you, start a life with you. You're already in alignment with that. I'm not picking up on anything that would be keeping you from that. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Spirit is giving me an energy with this, like, take a break. You've been spending so much time healing that you've almost accepted that there's a bunch of healing that you still need to do before you can have love come through. And of course you want to heal before, you know, you open yourself up to a relationship. But we got the Four of Wands here. You got some repeating fours. You may be seeing 444. Yeah, we got the Four of Wands. So you are already in alignment with the relationship that you want, the relationship that you desire, the person you desire. And I love that it's coming up in Wands, matching that King of Wands that came out. That would be Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. That's fire energy. I just hear, like, take a break. Allow this person to take a load off. I'm also feeling someone like massaging my shoulders right now. Holy cow. You guys may be psychic. Because I only get like those strong sensations when I'm dealing with people that have different gifts. I don't typically get physical sensations. That's not usually my personal gift. So you guys may feel things physically and it may freak you out. But you are in alignment with so much love. And, you know, honestly, I get an energy where Spirit is just like, we got the Knight of Swords. That's good communication. That's someone pursuing you very clear, like very clearly. We have the Seven of Swords. So you're not as trusting of people as, you know, you could be at this time. But we have the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. So Spirit is kind of saying like this connection is going to heal you in a way. But you may be addicted, you know, to healing and sadness. Oh my God, I literally have, I used to have a crying playlist for optimal sadness so that I could have like the very best cry. But I would listen to that playlist all the time. And it really did. I wasn't like, I won't say I was depressed, but I was definitely living with this dark cloud over me. Just because I was so used to things not working out like for years and being so sad earlier in my journey. I just accepted the sadness to the point where I like it. I loved it. I love to cry. It felt good to me. I love to be sad. It felt just as good as being like happy and on top of the world. And I get this energy where some of you are kind of maybe addicted to sadness or addicted to healing, always feeling like something is wrong and it's your responsibility to fix it. And I see someone coming in to really help you and heal you and fix some things for you. And honestly, it's not even just the love, even though, okay, now we got the Lovers card, okay? So that's a very strong love. And we got the Ace of Cups, so they are filling your cup. It is overflowing. But a lot of the healing through this person will be done with that Knight of Swords energy, through their clear communication and clearly in stating their intentions, like, I want to be with you, I like you, I am interested in you, and I want to move forward. Like them being direct about, this is what I want, this is what I think of you, this is what I have going on in my life. Like, I'm not talking to someone right now, I'm living alone, I've been single for this long. Like someone just being really transparent, that is going to be very healing for you in itself. We have the Hermit in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So Spirit is like, take it slow. I'm hearing that now. Who is that by? Is that John Legend? It's time to take it slow. I'm hearing that now. But we have the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. So Spirit's like, take your time. Go out. Be treated. Hermit in reverse. Have fun. Allow someone to woo you, to wow you, to tell you you're pretty, to be nice to you, to treat you, to pay for things, to think about you, to romance you. I see romance coming into your life. I see you being romanced. And we have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. So you may feel like damaged goods, or like, you know, there's something wrong with you, or like no one could love you because of everything that you've been through. But you're gonna be proved incorrect. We got the Six of Wands. So you're dealing with someone who has a lot of passion and energy, a lot of personal power, a lot of presence. I'm feeling like really focused intention with this. Like this person, they're not afraid of a challenge. They have a lot of fire energy and a lot of wands coming up. Okay, and listen, that wand also represents that, you know what I'm saying. So you're going to be very pleased by this person in many ways. But we have the Page of Swords. So I love that. Just like their optimism, like, okay, maybe I don't know exactly how to handle you or what to do in this situation or what you will receive well, but I'm willing to try some things. Page of Swords, I'm ready to go back to square one and to build something unique with you. If you need like specific kind of communication, I'm here for you. Like I'm patient. And that's what I see. We got the community card here as well. So something that you may not have, wow, and the Truth card just came here. So I feel like that's true. Something that you may not have been able to do with your exes or with a specific ex is go around their friends. For whatever reason, they would not let you hang out with their friends. And you thought it was a bit sus because it's like, okay, I'm having suspicions that maybe something is happening, or, you know, I don't know, but like, why can't I hang out with your friends? That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't I be invited? And you're going to see the truth of that person was hiding something, or this is the truth. Like, it's okay to have blended worlds where all of our friends know each other. We have the community card. So I see their friends being very welcoming to you and you kind of just fitting right in and people being there for you. We have the Solitude card. So like I said, I feel like you guys have been in this waiting period for a while, really alone, doing your own thing. And that's why Spirit's like, we got the Hermit in reverse. Like, it's time to open yourself up. It's time to get back in the swing of things, put the healing and thinking and processing and, you know, transformation and all of that on the back burner, and allow life to transform you. Allow that to naturally occur, you know, in your life. And this person is going to allow you into their life fully, around their friends, around their family, into their home. Wherever they are, you have space into. They don't want you to feel like there is any place that you're not welcome or any place that you can't go. And we have the Truth card. So this person is going to show you, like, this is what love looks like. So there's a difference between even what you could imagine and what you will experience moving forward. Wow, we got the Pleasure card. You guys are going to be having fun. I'm also getting like a taste energy. Where it's like you're tasting different desserts, tasting different foods. This person allows you to get the dessert, first of all. This person allows you to get that drink, okay? This person treats you, okay? You're dealing with someone who has resources, someone who really knows how to treat a woman, treat a man, to treat someone, and to be kind to them, and to love them, and to give them space, and to give them, you know, gifts, make them feel good. I see pleasure in all ways. I see a lot of physical pleasure, to be honest. We got the New Beginnings card at the bottom of the deck. Definitely a good omen. But I see physical pleasure. I see pleasure of all the senses. Like, your heart is so full, and I see you guys, you know, being really happy with this. So that is what I got for you guys. My Etsy is linked below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that was your message today, Group 4. I'll talk to you soon.